Olivia being the product of a rape and not being and raised by a single mother hasn't had a lot of stability in her life in terms of a male figure. And Elliot Stabler was the first person that really came in her life that really had her back, whose focus was to protect her. And so there was such a deep safety in that, knowing that these two people keeping each other safe and keeping each other alive was the most important thing. That gave her such a confidence and a stability that she never had. So I think that spending that much time with somebody, but then knowing that it could never be, but the chemistry has been undeniable. Has been a complicated factor in their relationship.
I think he's in the middle of realizing it. Yeah, I think it's more difficult for him. I think he's carrying a lot of stuff. No, that's our thing. I mean, look, there's nobody who knows these characters better than she and I. So, yeah. And with all due respect to the writers, whatever you see is really she and I figuring it out and figuring out what the exact words are or the exact emotions are. Yeah.
She can tell that they love each other. I don't know if Belle is concerned about whether it's a platonic love or a romantic love, but she can see the bond that they have. And I think she's going to want whatever is best for Stabler at the end of the day. I think she's a supporter of his emotional health, his mental health, and hopefully they hook up and they get together and it's a great, relationship. I think Belle would definitely be on board,
Maybe the intervention scene.
Elliot, tell us what you need.
I love you.
This is a guy who's got to figure out a lot of things on the move, right? He's got to figure out what life is now without his wife and all that. And, that's like a real unit. That was a thing. And then all of a sudden, all the emotions that are attendant to my wife is gone, so I'm now allowed to act upon, or I just think there's a lot of peeling of the onion that needs to happen.
There's been so many, because he and I, we go there and we drop into a place and then sort of don't know what's going to happen. But I loved some of the scenes in his initial return of the prodigal son. But each scene that I always go home at the end of the day after he and I have worked together and feel so inspired and sated, because we push each other and we challenge each other and we go to uncomfortable places. And so it's a very exciting work environment.
A favorite scene? There's a lot of them. I think I love shooting with him, period. Like, we have so much fun, and we both care a lot about the story and making sure that our relationship, in the script and whatever it is we're talking about in that scene, that it makes sense to the audience, and that it's authentic and pure. So, we did a scene the other day that I absolutely loved. Like, it was just us just talking and, me kind of checking on him, I think the scenes where we're not talking about police stuff, like, it's the scenes where it's relationship stuff, it's me caring about his well-being and, maybe trying to get him to see things in a different way. Those are the ones I really like the most. Episode 15, there's a scene in episode 15 with me and Chris, and then Mariska comes in at the end of it. That scene is awesome. I can't wait. Yeah, that was super fun to play. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are going to love it. It's really, really good.